I have dueled over 100 Yummy matches, so you guys don't have to. In this video, I'm gonna be showing how to obliterate Yummy and how to play Yummy. And if you guys have watched my last video I posted yesterday, or the video on DB Gardner's channel, I took Lucas Sacco to school. And respectfully, there's a big difference of a YCS topper and a YCS champion, as you guys witnessed in the video. And this is just gonna be more of me destroying Yummy decks. So if you guys love this style of video, and if you guys wanna learn Yummy from the absolute best, humbly the best player in the game right now, that's myself, make sure to sign up on my Yummy masterclass down below. I'll be hosting 5 hours of group coaching live on One Classroom Friday, August 8th. It's my YCS Vancouver preparing deck, and I'll be revealing my official Yummy deck. And I've been hiding 4 cards in the extra deck that no fucking human being on the planet knows except for me and my team that we work with on the deck together. So sign up down below. Upon signing up for the masterclass, you'll also receive 100 replays sent right to you immediately on everything of the format. These are a few of them. I'll be going over a bunch of them on my channel anyways, like some of them now. And it is incredible if you want to learn the new stuff, but only do it if you guys are in a financial situation to do so. If you guys have 20 bucks in your bank account, please do not do it. This is for someone who is already financially, okay. Don't do it if you're a student. Only if you have extra dollars and would like to learn Yummy. But if you're just looking to play once a month, don't get a spreadsheet. Just learn off free videos. What I'm gonna teach you in this video right now will be worth more than probably any spreadsheet or even my own masterclasses if you watch every video. Like 100 free videos on YouTube is the equivalent of a spreadsheet. You get what I'm saying? Just watch the free content if it's not for you. But if you guys are willing to just want it easy sent to you in one video, that's kind of what spreadsheets are for. Just like a quick, fast track to learn it all. And I do recommend it for anyone trying to learn it from anyone. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. There's a lot for you guys to learn. It'll be Friday, August 8th. And if you join my Yu-Gi-Oh Discord, you get access to it for free. So either join my Yu-Gi-Oh Discord, you get the spreadsheet and masterclass for free, or just join the masterclass one-off down below. All right, enough yapping. Let's get the fucking slapping. Let's go. I'll be going over plenty of replays here so you guys can learn everything. I saw a very good thing to learn of here in game number 2. I lost game number 1 to bullshit. So now I'm gonna have to win game 2 and game 3. And I'm the fucking Yummy go. So you know I'm gonna do that for a fact. I have a very nice hand here of Obedience School, Cup C, and 3 hand traps. My opponent has 3 hand traps of his own, Droplet and Yummy Cookie. Amazing hand on both ends. When you have Obedience Schooled and you have Cup C Yummy, you need to make a conscious decision what you want to summon first. I will always, in 100 billion years, going first, you always need to summon you go for Obedience Schooled. It plays better than over against every single hand trap with the exception of Fualos. However, with Fualos, you could, if you really want to, get the full combo, giving your opponent 3 draws, even if you start with Obedience Schooled. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You do not need to end on Herald. You do not need to go Metal Marcher. You don't even need to go Lollipop. You end on so many monsters that on the opponent's turn of synchro summoning 5 times, you're still able to get there. So the chronological order of what you need to order cards in, this is what I wanted to show you. You have Obedience Schooled, you have Hornet Drones, you have Cup C Yummy. I say this in my masterclass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you cannot make a Herald. Making Herald turn 0 does not matter because you're gonna go double Herald on the opponent's turn anyways. The first chronological order, if you have all 3 of them, always activate Obedience Schooled. It's better versus every single hand trap with the exception of Fualos, but then Fualos, they're gonna resolve it anyways. It doesn't stop Fualos. It just gives them 1 extra draw, but they're gonna get it on Hornet Drones as well. Obedience Schooled number 1, Hornet Drones number 2, and then number 3 is a Yummy card. That's the chronological order of what you have to activate cards in, period. Don't listen to anyone else telling you otherwise. They're stupid. Don't do it. Always go Obedience Schooled. You do not need to end on Herald. If they Ash, it's the most easiest Ash you'll see in your life. And then on top of that, all their Veilers and Imperms are dead for the rest of the duel because you can just chain block everything. Look at this. My opponent has 2 Imperms. You cannot stop my Snatchy now. If you Imperm Snatchy, I chain Snatchy. For the rest of the duel, both Imperms are dead. All Veilers are dead. Every hand trap is officially dead because you started Obedience Schooled over something else. If I want Kagari, then I make my Cup C Synchro 2 and he Imperms it, there's no Yummy in Graveyard. It plays around hand traps so fucking dog shit. Like, you need to respect every hand trap, not just Fualos. Now we're cooking crazy. Now we're gonna eat him for breakfast. We're gonna discard one of the Yummies, just didn't need it. Get surprise, opts to Imperm this, which is actually a misplay of mine. This is very early on my testing. This is where I learned roughly at this match, very early on in my testing, never special Cupsy until you have a Snatchy on the field. I just allowed his Impermanent Veiler to be live. Pay close attention to what I just said there. If I simply linked Lollipop into Snatchy, he is no longer capable of using Veiler or Imperm on Cupsy, because you could immediately chain Snatchy with the Cupsy and immediately synchro 2, making Imperm lose its value. Phantasme is also gaining a lot of traction in side decks and some main decks. It's a dark for Vanquish Soul. So by going Obedient Schooled, you go Snatchy, you can chain this. If they go Phantasme and Snatchy, you can chain the Snatchy to synchro, because Obedient Schooled gives you the monster. Always start with Obedient Schooled over a Lollipop or a Cupsy or whatever the fuck Hornet drones that you have. It allows you to play through every hand trap a billion times better, and it's not even remotely close. So because of this error of me not putting the link, I don't get to have it. However, I am able to chain Cupsy Yummy to summon 2 monsters if I want to. Obviously, you will. So you still get value on then hat trapping your Cupsy, because you just got free monsters for nothing. Look at this game state now. This is why board breakers are so known to be good in this match, because what the fuck's hand traps doing? I just offset every hand trap, period. So I am under Obedient School, so I can't end on Herald, but that's irrelevant. I'm gonna end on this because I just want the synchros on the field. I could set Purge if I want, but this is game 2, so I don't want to play into Duster. This right here, it's impossible to lose now. My opponent has five crazy staples / breakers, right? But what could he, like, this game's over immediately. There's nothing that could be done. Goes Imperm on this on the draw phase. Good play on him. He draw phase, go Yummy. I'm gonna chain, this is why I went double synchro, to just simply summon back the Link 1 and the monster. So we're gonna have another quick link. So we're gonna use that gonna use Cupsy Yummy to get an ad. This is draw phase. Is gonna opt to purge the Cupsy Yummy. That gives me a draw, and that's cool. No problem. Then decides to chain Droplet to send this. That's very nice, because then that would negate the Yummy Snatchy. And I officially have no more ways to synchro on their turn, because he hand trapped both of my Yummy Snatchies, or he interrupted both my Yummy cards in draw phase. So he has Cookie and Songs, and the reason why this is broken is Songs could well, luckily Songs only negates a monster effect on the field. So I have Purge Hash Ogre versus 1 card. This is why you can't play breakers. Sorry, this is why I have a concern on breakers. This is hand traps. He has 3 hand traps, right? And Droplet. Like, he's 2 cards left, and I have 3 hand traps now. Like, I think you need to stop the opponent from playing. Yummy is actually too broken. So he's gonna summon. I use the effect special from Graveyard, because I could Cookie to just pop this, to which he's gonna activate Songs of the Dominator to stop the Cookie. And that's the only time Songs will be live, because there's gonna be no, like, a monster engraved, so you can't use it. So now we have 1 Cookie against 3 hand traps. And that's just game. You could also Ash it because it adds at the end, so that's also just game. We're gonna go on to game 3 now. The opponent will be going first. You have Perulia, but you're gonna recognize here how shit Perulia is against his deck. Perulia is actually useless against Yummy, and I recognize this around this time as well. This is why you need to duel so many times, or watch my videos where I have 100 replays of this. You guys don't even need to duel 100 times, because you got Mr. Trif Gaming, the donkey mule that worked already for you hundreds of hours to reveal this for you guys. And you don't even need to join the masterclass. Literally just pay attention to my videos for the next 2 weeks. I'm intending to post 2 of these a day of just utter fucking straight knowledge that leads to championships and YCS trophies. So Perulia, not good against the deck at all. Look at his hand. Even if you open Yummy cards, if you could discard it with the Cupsy Synchro 2 and special it to the grave, making it so you will always have 0 draws if you want. Like, you don't ever need to give me a draw with Perulia. So I just nagged myself for nothing. Activate Cupsy. I cannot purge anything, because it'll all be chain blocked. So that's a no. I'm in fact saving Purge for when it's a big hit. But yeah, so I activated the Purge anyways there on the Cupsy, and that worked for me. But it still gives him a lot of monsters. As you see, he has too many cards. I need it evenly or I lose. I think evenly is low-key nice. I also love Fuwalos on our turn. I activate Fuwalos right away, and now anytime he synchros, I get to draw. So I go Hornet Drones here. It's never over until it's over. You're gonna recognize here, I said in the last time, the Obedience School first no matter what. That's when you go first. When you go second and you open Obedience School and other starters, always save Obedience School, because Obedience School is such a bomb going second. I'll explain how. When you go into Kagari and Hornet and Cupsy and Yummy as starters first, they will leave the field eventually. They will leave the field eventually, unless it gets booked. But they will leave the field eventually if you try to make it so they use their interruptions in that situation. And then when everything leaves the field, you simply activate Obedience School as a bomb. So you're taking a bit of a risk, because if they book, you're kind of fucked. But I'm taking a bit of a risk, and I do think it's the only chance, especially with all these interruptions. I'm most likely going to lose this game, but it also showcased how powerful Yummy is as a whole. Because that Perulia and purged him, and I'm getting obliterated. If you recognize this, he purges to destroy the Cupsy Yummy. I use my Hornet Drones. All of this was fucking planned. I still have the one monster. I'm trying to get him to destroy my own Yummy card. Look, he uses Yummy Surprise to bounce both of these. Right? I activate Yummy Snatchy to synchro. I'm a fucking genius, bruh. Uses Droplet to stop that. Do you guys see this fucking next level play? Making sure it resolves. No problem. Activate Obedience School. I'm the fucking GOAT. I'm the GOAT of GOATs. I'm the GOAT of GOATs. And don't forget it. That was fucking beautiful. I draw one for Fuwalos. Gonna set both of these. Link one. Special. I'm gonna go into Lollipopo. Gonna use that. I'm gonna also use that. You're gonna use that. Bring everything out. No problem. I did that. If you check. Now this is where it gets very complicated. I understand he's gonna bring out Cookie to pop a card. I understand that. Because he's gonna bring Cookie out to pop a card, you want Yummy Snatchy on the field. Because once he decides to pop a card, you change Snatchy. You see how complicated this shit could get? Like if one Yummy second effect of each synchro is not used correctly, or Snatchy quick effect synchro is not used at the correct time, you're fucked. So I wanted to make sure Snatchy was on the field when he brings Cookie out with the synchro too, because I'm then or when he potentially I want Snatchy on the field, but if he potentially decides to go into something else, so I could quick synchro out. Uses the effect to get the pop one, decides to not pop one, knowing I have Snatchy, goes for this. He has the synchro one. Look at this now. Look at this. He gets follow up. Great follow up for him. Uses this to pop the field spell, which is genius. You're gonna recognize something. He has the field spell, his minion in the graveyard. I have this. So he pops that. I'm gonna have to Ghost Ogre this 100%. Now all his field spells in the grave. I didn't recognize the power of SP, but I actually cannot SP because I use Purge from hand. Otherwise, I could SP, get rid of the Yummy minion, and I'll win the grind game guaranteed. But I already I use Purge, so I can't use Dark Effects. I go into Cookie to book both because they will be receiving attack, and I want that shit out of there. Anyways, he decides to quick sync, which gives me another draw. That gives me talent, which is a great draw. You see now the power of Fu on your own turn. He opts to Cookie, so we obviously have to pop. Summon Cookie now. I go talents to take, and that gives me the Lollipop. That allows me to Lollipop banish his minion because it's mine now. We go into Starham, summon these. I'm gonna kill every one of his monsters. Did you guys see how fucking that was a right there? That was fucking beautifully done. That was like chef's kiss. It's so complicated. It's literally tier limit format on each turn. I go into Yummy Snatchy. At this exact situation, my Cupsy was negated. All my shit was stopped. I played through Purge. I played through Songs. I played through Droplet. I played through Yummy Field Spell. I played through Yummy Surprise. I played through the Book of Moon, 2 of them. I played through all this shit. And these two do not die because Obedience Schooled, when you get something from Obedience School and it gets flipped face down, it does not recognize the way it gets special summoned, so it does not get destroyed at the end phase if it gets Book of Moon from the Obedience School restriction. They don't get destroyed. I checked after, I checked for him. If the monster summoned by Obedience School becomes face down, it is no longer a monster summoned by Obedience School, so it won't be destroyed. Look at this game state now. There's 5 yummies in his hand. The other yummies are in his graveyard. However, the yummy field spell that gives 500 attack boost is banished. So this is going to come down to the fucking wire. I cleared his full board of like 8 interruptions, and I put up my own board of everything yummy with the extra Ghost Ogre. Let's see if I could win this. I opt to just summon shit out ASAP because you want to... All my Synchro 2s, I use a Synchro 2 second effect more than any yummy player I've seen. There's none of them in the grave, sadly, because that doesn't allow us to do a lot. But I'm going to just summon every yummy Synchro 2 on his turn, and it's a thing of beauty. It really is. I use the effect to draw 1, and it gets me an Ash Blossom. I'm the fucking GOAT, I gotta say. Use this effect to bring out Cupsy to get me a follow-up. I'm almost out of shit. Also, I need Cookie in the graveyard. The only Cookie I had is set, so I Cupsy immediately so I could have a Cookie there. Yeah, so next, I'm gonna go into Link Spider, gonna special Lollipop, gonna special Cookie, gonna go SP to get rid of... Oh, he can't because I let him know because of Purge. I remember this, that he cannot out the field spell in any way because I couldn't do it the same way because I purged from hand. So that's a very good for me. Because of that, we're gonna bring this out now to bring out these 2. I knew he was gonna go for a Cookie, so the book. So I want Snatchy there available. It's a pretty tough situation. What he'll like to do. So I changed Snatchy. I changed the other Snatchy. You guys see how complicated this is now? I believe it was Cookie's second effect that I've already used. I used Ogre on their 1 field spell. It goes Yummy to get Ghost Ogre, which is wait, yeah, that was a normal summon. Uses this card, which is actually a very good card to... I think Lollipop's the only one I didn't use yet. I forgot which one I didn't use. I gained from his Light Beasts as well. He attacked by accident. I'm like, bro, just attack the other one. We're training here. We're testing. He has Yummy, so this card necessary. If you guys aren't playing this, you fucking need to. He does a crazy play. I want you guys to pay close attention to this fucking beautiful play. He goes Lina to crash Lollipop. Look at this insane play. To search Nibiru because I summoned 10 times on the turn. And I am not able to resolve Yummy because like he didn't use an effect. And I can't quick play. I waited too long to use that Synchro probably. To bring these out and enable resolve to pop everything. Pretty fucking cool. He has Yummy Surprise and Solemn Judgment. Normal Lollipopo to get Snatchy. Trigger that to get Cupsy. This, if you guys go back a little bit to see this game was almost unwinnable for me. If you guys go back originally, the grind was fucking insane. This replay right now, this game 3 that you guys witnessed, was one of the most incredible. Like, go back to the beginning. I recommend even rewatching this whole game 3. In fact, I kind of want to just replay it fast because to really comprehend how fucked that was and how complicated it is. I played up against 8 interruptions. I had Purge, I had Songs, I had another Purge because he researched that he searched. We got Droplet, Surprise, Book, Cookie Pop, Field Spell Pop. I don't want to play the Field Spell. I don't think it's that good. It's okay. It's not bad. Then he has Book 2. That's 9 interruptions, bro. I deal with 9 fucking interruptions, and we won. Like, it's difficult, but you have to go out of your way to get rid of a Field Spell. No matter, I won through 9 interruptions here. It's very difficult to do that. This is why I do recommend sign up for the masterclass Friday 8th. This one masterclass of 5 hours, going through 100 of my replays and answering all your guys' questions will save you guys thousands of dollars in the long run. Like if you're playing Yummy let's say you're playing Yummy 3 times a week at locals and you're taking it to 1 event a month, like a regional or YCS a month, it would save you dividends, seriously. For what, $40 or whatever I'm charging for? I should charge way more for 5 hours of training. It's fucking insane. I highly recommend it, seriously, as you guys see in this replay. There's so many replays I'd like to show you, but this replay already took up so much time for the YouTube video. I'm going to be showing a lot of them. I would like to reveal some deck lists while we're here of different versions of the deck to play. I have 2 versions. It's a board breaker version and a hand trap version. You do need to play Yummy Surprise at least at 2. You do need to. If you want to play both field spells, you can, but I think 1 field spell minion is the only one really necessary. And there's a lot of small changes you can do. No deck is set in stone. Like you have about 20 staples that you could play in any way you want. But until Malice and Mitsu get banned, I do think you need hand traps to go up against Malice or Mitsurugi. Look at your deck and know, like, let's say before you draw your hand, there's no hand traps in my deck other than the traps. I would feel pretty fucking bad. I would like 20 hand traps in there minimum. Post side, I want fucking 25. So I would put even more hand traps in a hand trap version. Like against Yummy, it depends. Against other decks, I also don't think K9 like Smashers will not be as big as you guys really think it is. In all my matches against Vanquish Soul, they never prioritize going into that card because it gives, let's say they full combo. Like let's say you play no hand traps in your deck and the Vanquish Soul K9 deck full combos. Bro, they have like a fucking 10 interruptions. Like there's so much crazy fucking board. Plus 10, 6 cards in hand, full attribute setup for every Vanquish Soul card, full K9 setup. What the fuck do you need extra Smashers for? That's even lowers your win rate. You probably have a 95% win rate at that point. Smashers, you have an 8% chance that you can't activate monster effects. Like that's why like Smashers is not as big of a problem as you guys think it is. It's only there for when you get like Charming and shit like that. Your call what you guys want to take. My updated version that I'll be these are just 2 generic lists I created that are as close to the full version as possible. I'll show you guys the cards that's kind of hiding later in the masterclass, but these are 2 really good lists. My current list I'm taking to locals is basically this hand trap version you're looking at. So I don't even take the cards I think is crazy anywhere. I just keep it between me and my team. But yeah, this is the 2 deck lists you guys can look at. Just model your decks at these. These 2 are as close to the best normal version of Yummy as you'll play. You could play Starham if you want. Starham does not come up too often. You need one link one like Almirage or Enema, your choice. If it's a hand trap version, I like Almirage because there are some cool scenarios where you actually, if you open a Yummy card and a Charmy, or a Yummy card and a Ghost Ogre, if you normal the Yummy card and then like go into the link one, if you, okay, sure. But however, if you normal Perulia, go Almirage special Cookie Yummy, it gives you one extra card to combo with. That's why I think Almirage is better than Anima. But Anima has some scenarios, it's pretty good. Yeah, you use something along these lines. All right, that's it for this video. There's gonna be so many videos like this, really teaching you guys how to play Yummy, because I put in the fucking work, and it would be a shame if no one had access to these replays other than myself. So little by little, until Vancouver, I'll be going over all of them. There's so much to learn with Yummy. And luckily, Yummy is one of those sets now that with Yummy, K9, and Vanquish Soul just getting released, it's such a great opportunity for you guys to learn them inside out, especially with Yummy. I believe, look at forget the breaker version, look at this safe version of Yummy. There is 20 non-engine, Surprise is non-engine / crazy extender. You do need to play Surprise it too. And I'm gonna make a video very shortly of all the tips of Yummy that people don't know. Like if Lucas Sacco played this card, he won the last match that I showed against. When he played Yummy, I played Malice. If he played more than one Surprise, probably the same thing. There's a lot of good cards and solid understanding of Yummy that you guys just need to know before you even begin tournament play. There's so many tricks with Yummy that people don't even think of. Ghost Ogre actually ends Yummy's turn sometimes. When you start with one of the 9 Yummy cards, there's so much shit to know. Let's say your opponent starts with the Yummy card. I have 100 tips that I'm going to share at the masterclass, but I'm going to just share some now. I already shared a few. I'll share a few more that off the top of my head. When your opponent starts with a Yummy card, let's say they start with Cup C Yummy. Normal Cup C, no, sorry, that's a bad example. Normal Cookie Yummy, okay? They start with Cookie Yummy, they start with Lollipop Yummy. They're going first. That fucking means they do not have Obedience School. That also means they don't have Hornet Drones. That's what it means. There's no Obedience School, there's no Hornet Drones, no Engage. So they open a hand of Yummy cards. That's what it means. They open 3 fucking Yummy cards. The normal Lollipop. Link 1 into Snatchy effect. If you Ghost Ogre right there, their turn's over. Because the field spell only reborns and acts as an extender if there's a Link 1 in the field. And no Yummy card could special themselves from hand. It's like Sprite. Unless there's another Yummy or Link 1. Sorry, unless there's a Link 1 or Synchro 2 in the field. So if you Ghost Ogre the Snatchy, if they begin with one of these Yummies, they're passing their turn. Because that implies there's no Kagari. That implies there's no Obedience School. No one with the fucking semblance of a brain cells in their head would, if they have a fucking Cookie Yummy in hand and Obedience School, are starting with Cookie Yummy. Okay? I don't give a fuck if Obedience, like if you're not going to start with Obedience School in that situation, remove that card from your deck entirely. Remove it from your deck. The lock, I thought the lock hurts. The lock doesn't do jack shit. Whether you end on Herald turn 0 immediately, or whether you synchro summon it into it for free on the opponent's turn, It's the exact same thing. It doesn't make a fucking difference. You play the Yummy quick play spell, even if they Regeki you, sorry, if they like Dark Roller you or Regeki you or whatever the fuck, you literally just do the same. One Yummy Surprise leads to the full board. Because if they Regeki you or some shit, and you go Yummy Surprise, special back one of your Synchro 2s in the graveyard, that Synchro 2 will replenish 2 more monsters. Those 2 monsters will get 2 more monsters, and it's a never-ending cycle. A Lollipop summoning 2 more monsters, you will get to Herald no matter what, regardless. So whether you get to Herald when they have 2 cards in hand or 6 cards in hand, it's the same fucking shit. So always start Obedience Schooled, but if your opponent starts with one of the Yummies, ogre their ass and they'll cry. There's so many small situations like that, which I'll go over, of course, on the masterclass and as these videos progress. I do recommend pay close attention to the channel for the next 2-3 weeks before Vancouver. I'll be posting videos like this that are such high educational value on every single part of Yummy for twice a day for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks until Vancouver comes out. So pay close attention to it. Don't miss out. These are fucking, like, you don't learn this shit on spreadsheets or masterclasses even. Well, masterclass maybe because like coaching, but this is like advanced coaching that is being given away for free on the videos. Just pay close attention to it because I feel that Yummy is actually one of the most complicated decks to play on the opponent's turn. It's brain dead easy on your turn, but on the opponent's turn, with how you're gonna synchro summon, what are you gonna do? How can you lead? How can one synchro 2 lead to double herald on the opponent's turn? There's a lot of complicated shit. So I would love to go over that with you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Tomorrow, there will most likely be a replay as well as a discussion video. But I'll see you guys on this video. Peace.